that new bunker smell. My name's Greg, you're watching How to Play Paintball. So this past weekend I was able to go over and do some drills, jump in with some friends, just kind of go screw around, just, you know, have some fun. Definitely we still got serious and worked on some laning drills and some other drills, but it was good just to go out and just, you know, shoot a little bit, not have to worry about a tournament or anything like that. But what was really cool was Central Florida Paintball has the new 2022 bunker kit, and I was not expecting that. So as I pulled up, I went, oh, cool. So I wanted to go through that. Now, I would have been doing this whole section at the field, but you see what had happened was, yeah, I forgot, you know, there's a cord that goes and plugs in from my microphone to the camera, and kind of forgot that. So be it, stuff happens. It's not the end of the world. So I just wanted to go through and just kind of give you my thoughts on the new bunkers. Now, this was just a random layout that was thrown up. It was something that the field just kind of put them out there. So I think depending on where they're at, it'll adjust how the field plays. That's every single field. But let's go through the positives, and then I'll go through the negatives, and then just kind of my overall view of it. So first thing is I kind of like the size of them. I think it's still big enough of a bunker that I was able to move up without, you know, kind of being able to get sneaky up into the center. That's where these bunkers were. So being able to move up into those kind of positions and being able to do that kind of stuff, I was still able to go and do that. So it's not like it's limiting that. The downside and one of the negatives is that it's going to make the lanes a lot larger. Now, this isn't bad off the break. If the league is trying to speed that up off the break, that's fine. The issue is that if you make it where people can only dive into the first couple bunkers and then they're just sitting there and just shooting their guns, it's really, really boring. So it's going to be on the leagues to make something that is exciting. So where people can still make big moves, they can still go get sneaky, go through and be able to, you know, cause a lot of damage, but they're not trapped in those back bunkers off the break. So that kind of stuff. That being said, the shape and all of that I think is cool. I do like the new brick. It's basically more of like a rectangle. Well, I guess basically both of them have just been shrunk down by like half. So if you think of the wing and the brick, they've been shrunk down. If you guys saw my vlog when they had first announced those, I went and showed you those at World Cup. So actually playing with the bunkers, you do notice the difference in the size. It is going to be difficult. I guess I'll go back and forth with the positive and negatives to actually hold a lane. I think if you're trying to stay tight in there, it's going to make it more difficult. Now, the plus side of that is that you can't just have, you know, two people sitting in a bunker, maybe the brick if it's sideways, but you can't just have people just sitting there just dumping paint. Again, I realize that can get really boring for people to watch. It's also not the most fun to do. I mean, it's fun to shoot paint, but if like I have to go and shoot like 10 or 11 pods through a gap because that's what I need to do on the field, I'll do it, but it's not, you know, I'd rather be up there going and causing some havoc. So hopefully this will allow for that. Something that I didn't like is, so the slanted part of the wing, I was doing some snapshooting drills and I wanted to play with those newer bunkers. So I was like, okay, you go over here, I'm gonna play or snap out of this smaller wing. Man, it sucks shooting out of that slanted area. Out of the larger wings, I know one of my teammates is like, hates that. He really doesn't like having to fight out of those slanted ones. I won't say who. I'm not a huge, I mean, I don't think it's terrible, but this one sucks. Like it's going to be very interesting of how you're going to have to hold your gun really sideways, and I'm not sure how you're really going to be able to battle effectively. Now, once I'm able to go and drill more on there, I'll be able to see what's going to be the best way to do that. But it's going to be interesting. Everything else is pretty much the same. So I can still get low, or you can still get low on the bottom section where the wing slants down into that taller section, or the standing vertical one. So that vertical section at like World Cup, whenever I would go up to that wing, like at practice or whatever, you could get low and use that bottom section to really like hold a gap. You can even fight out of it a little bit. It's not the most ideal, but you could do it. And you can still do that with this new wing. The other side, I mean, I was able to sit upright pretty comfortable and not have to worry about like drop shots. Now, if someone jumped and shot down, I guess it's still possible for you to get shot in the head, but I was able to still be relatively comfortable. It's not like you're playing the little brick or the little cake in the Snake where you have to get real low. This one, I don't know, I felt comfortable on one knee. I still was kind of crouched down, but I was able to snap just fine. And then coming up over the top, it was just the same as like one of the little W's. So yeah, so overall, I think it's good. I'm hoping that it makes it where it speeds the game up. What I'm hoping doesn't happen is that the lanes are so big that so many people are getting shot off the break that it just causes everyone to just dive into the first couple bunkers and then just sit there and shoot. Now, I have heard a rumor that the league might be going to limited paint. We'll see if that happens. As of filming this, I haven't seen anything about it, so we'll have to see what comes about with that. But tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. If you've been lucky enough that your field was able to get one of the new 2022 upgrade kits, put it down in the comments down below of what you think. Or if you saw the playing footage that I was putting up as I was talking, yeah, tell me what you think about the new bunkers. So I will see you guys next week, and as always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.